100.9 FM and the mighty 590. The best of both worlds. Rutherfordton.
AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9. Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
This is Kevin Pleasant here in the Blue Room taking a look at your weather forecast. Today should be sunny with a high near 72, and overnight tonight clear with a low around 42. For Wednesday, sunny with a high near 75, and then overnight mostly clear with a low around 50. For Thursday, partly cloudy with a high near 76, and overnight partly cloudy, lows getting down to around 52. This has been your weather forecast. Keep it tuned in to 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Why are you up so early?
Why are you up so early?
Early bird gets the worm.
And also,
Going to be a terrific show.
Tuesday morning show.
It's a terrific Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's terrific.
What's terrific?
My favorite show.
My favorite show.
Terrific. That's just terrific. This is just terrific. Terrific Tuesday.
Let's get ready. It's showtime.
That's right, showtime right here on this Tuesday morning, October the 24th, 2 minutes after 7 o'clock. I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning so far. You don't hear a voice besides mine in the Blue Room this morning. That's right, Tracy not with us this morning. Went home yesterday feeling a little bit puny, so she's going to take a day off and recover, be back in here hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. So, Tracy, if you're listening, hope you get to feel better. Feeling better, and I know all our folks out there around WCAB World, YouTube, hope you get feeling better this morning. It's going to be a great morning no matter what around here. We're going to do our call-around report coming up in just a few moments. We're going to talk to some folks around the county, find out what's been happening in and around the county while you've been asleep. Currently sitting on 40 degrees outside. It was a little cold this morning. I got up and had to crank my car in advance where it would warm up and wouldn't freeze coming to work. That's right, Chad Medford checking in with us on the YouTube. Frost on the car this morning in Ellenboro. Absolutely. Chad, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Chad heading out to work this morning. Hope you have a good day, sir. Don't take any wooden nickels. Or if you do, have somewhere to spend them. That's all advice I can give you this morning. Did read on Facebook about a bad wreck this yesterday evening on Poors Ford Road down around that area down there. It seemed like I read that someone had to be airlifted, so don't know any details on that. Had a call this morning wondering about the wreck and don't know anything about it. Maybe the Sheriff's Department report will cover that, and we'll get you more information on the wreck that occurred down on Poors Ford Road. I know I'm getting excited for next week. Next Tuesday, 1 week from today, will be Halloween. One of my favorite times of the year. In Andy Williams' song, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, he talks about the Thanksgiving, the Halloween, and the Christmas season. A lot of people think that's just a Christmas song, but he actually, there'll be parties. I can't remember the words, but he said, talks about some tales of spooky tales of, Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween. He covers all those in that song there. So, most wonderful time of the year coming up. Got to ride up to Hendersonville yesterday, had a doctor's appointment up that way, and got up into the, into the mountains up that way. Man, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All the colors on the trees. So you'll be seeing a lot of folks coming in and around the area. If they're not already here, they'll be coming in and viewing the leaves, the fall foliage. They'll get up on the Blue Ridge Parkway and ride the Blue Ridge Parkway. So just be ready for that. Know that they're coming in. And if you're traveling out and about this morning, remember the school buses are out picking up the kiddos. So you want to be extra careful of that. It's still dark outside. So take the time and, just watch out for the kiddos heading to school this morning. Creighton Loveless checking in with us on the YouTube. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
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 We'll check with Creighton in just a little while, find out what's been happening in and around the SDO Fire District as part of our morning call-around report. Like I was saying, Halloween coming up next week. We've got a lot of activities in and around the county that's going to be taking part in Halloween festivities around here. I know Danieltown Baptist Church will be having their trunk or treat next Tuesday. I'd like to see all of you over there. Come out and enjoy. Get some kids some candy and enjoy the trunks. And we're even going to be giving away a little trophy for the best trunk. You can also go by Florence Baptist Church and pick out your pumpkin. They have a pumpkin patch down there, open from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. at the Florence Baptist Church there at Florence Baptist Church in Forest City. Story time at the Spindale Library will be held on Tuesdays at 10 a.m., so that's coming up this morning, 131 Tanner Street in Spindale there. So go out with story time there. Rutherford on October the 31st, Halloween, we'll have Trick or Treat on Main. That will be happening from 4 until 6. Long Branch Road Baptist Church will be having their annual Trunk or Treat. That'll be on October the 31st over in the Shiloh community, 5 until 7 p.m. Family Movie Night coming up at the Wilson Baptist Church. That'll be Friday, October the 27th. Lots of activities going around the Halloween season. Hope you get your kiddos out and enjoy some of that. Got a chance to get you a lot of good candy, good treats. And that's pretty much all I see in the line of trunk or treats, Halloween events. So, yeah, we would love to see you out and about next Tuesday. As for right now, we'll get started with our Tuesday morning call-around report. Good morning. The early bird gets the worm, but the early worm gets ate. That's right. That's Tina White from Shingle Hollow. Tina, good morning.
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 Tina on her, I don't know if she's commuting to take Nevaeh to school this morning. I don't know exactly. She may just be listening just for the heck of it. We'll talk to Tina a little later on as well. She's our Shingle Hollow reporter. But right now, here's Chronicles of the Old West Dakota Live Say, kicking off our Tuesday morning call-around report.
Even though all of the politicians in Washington agreed that a transcontinental railroad was a necessity to unify the East with the West and assure the continued growth of our country, nothing was done about getting the project going because the politicians couldn't agree on the route for the railroad. The Southerners wanted it to run through the South. The Northerners wanted the terminus in their region. As a compromise, it was decided to let the professionals decide the route. So 4 survey teams were dispatched to look at all the prospective routes and make their recommendations. The survey teams had a rough time of it. One of the teams was headed by U.S. Army Captain John W. Gunnarsson. On October 25, 1853, his group was attacked by Paiute Indians, and Gunnarsson and 6 other men were killed. But a Lieutenant Beckwith assumed command and made sure the survey was completed. Unfortunately, when the survey party submitted their information, they contained valuable information on the geology, flora, and fauna of the territory, but there was no information on a superior route. So the political deadlock continued. However, as a result of an event that took place some 30 years later, the deadlock was broken. A route was decided, and in 1863, the first rails were laid. What was the event that broke the political deadlock? It was the Civil War. For once the southern states seceded from the Union, there was no opposition to the northern route. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
10 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Hope you're having a great Tuesday morning so far. Our first stop in our call-around report is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Deputy Butron. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing just fine. How are you?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on that report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office has responded to 149 calls for service. Jails processed 7 arrests. There's currently 162 incarcerated in the county jail. For incident reports, Allison Warfel reported 2 firearms had been stolen. One was a Taurus Judge, and another one was a North American Arms 22 revolver. For arrest reports, Chastity Danielle Justice was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a criminal summons. Fred Lee Braun was served with a true bill of indictment. Amber Nicole Ray was served with an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. And Dustin Steele Cogdale was served an order for arrest for a failure to appear on a misdemeanor. That's all we've got.
Deputy Butron, we appreciate your report. Hope you have a great day. Most of all, be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Butron with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to check in with 911 Communications Center after you hear this.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
Twelve minutes after 7 o'clock, Tina with us from the 911 Communications Center. Tina, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have on that report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 417 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 81 for EMS, 149 for the Sheriff's Office, 63 for Forest City, 45 for Rutherfordton, 11 for Lake Lure, and 63 for Spindale. Under fire calls, we had Forest City respond to a residential fire alarm. We had Sandy Mush respond to a structure fire with Cliffside, Ellenborough, and SDO assisting. We had SDO respond to 2 motor vehicle accidents, and we had Union Mills respond to a brush fire, and that's all we've had.
Tina, thanks so much for the report. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Tina with that report from the 911 Communications Center. We're going to check in with our buddy Creighton over at the SDO Fire District. We'll do that next.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Gonna see if we can get our buddy Creighton. Oh, gotta get these phone lines hung up first. See what we can do here. Got folks calling in this morning. Me here by myself. I gotta juggle everything. I gotta do a lot of juggling this morning. Creighton Loveless, good morning, sir. I'm going to keep doing that until you tell me not to.
Good morning, brother. I love it. I like it.
And then I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. So
that sounds good.
So it don't matter. Yeah, everybody just remember my cohort, Tracy, this morning. She's a little sickly in bed. Told me she's been in bed since 10 o'clock yesterday morning. She went home and went to bed and feeling puny. So she's not going to be with us this morning, but we're going to keep trucking on. That's because that's what we do around here.
That's right. I noticed she wasn't there with you, and I was going to ask you if she was under the weather. So, Miss Tracy, we hear you feeling a little peakish. So we're praying for you this morning.
It probably a lot of people say, "Well, I don't hear that Tracy's voice in there anywhere." No, I've not got her mic off. She's not really here. She's really not here.
Right.
Yeah, great. And I was telling them about Danieltown got a big trunk or treat coming up. That'll be 1 week from today. A lot of activities going on in and around the area. I remember it had to have been was it 3 years ago that Creighton had told me, he's like, look, the most people we've ever had at Danieltown trunk or treating was in retrospect, it was some little puny little number.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, oh, man, we were just blown away that night. And I told him then, I said, look, God's going to bless us. I said, when we prayed about it, and that Halloween, I think we even had the power was even out.
Oh, yeah.
And we had 400 and some odd kids come through.
I believe it was.
It was unreal. We ran out of candy. I don't know how many times, had to run to Dollar General and raid their shelves. Thank goodness Dollar General was right there at Danieltown.
That's right.
But we kept buying candy, and we kept buying candy, and we kept seeing people, and we loved it. We relished in our blessings that evening.
That's right.
We'd like to see it again.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Absolutely.
Creighton, tell us what's going on over in SDO Fire District.
All right, sir. Well, it is the 297th day of the year. We're getting close to the 300th day. That'll be over on Friday. We got 68 days left in this year, and the days are getting shorter. You know, today is also, Brother Todd, today is National Bologna Day. That's got me hankering for one of them bologna egg and cheese sandwiches. Anybody can cook one up, just drop one off over here at Trinity Christian School. I'll be glad to.
That's right.
I'll be glad to eat that sandwich today for lunch.
I'm going to tell you what, some thick cut bologna fried up, boy, it's hard to beat that.
Yes, sir. Chief Bailey down at SDO, he said that they responded to a wreck over on Cox Road that had entrampments yesterday evening. And then as they left there, they were requested by Polk County to assist them with a wreck that also had entrampments. He said it was quite the day yesterday. So, folks, let's be careful out there. Be sure not only to watch your own driving, but watch your neighbors as they drive around as well. So, got a lot of folks, and like you said this morning, coming in to see the leaves change, and just a lot of busyness as it is. As far as birthdays, let's be kind to Scott Hensley today. It's his birthday today all day long. Bethany Baptist Church, they're going to be having their fall festival October 29th from 4 to 6. Todd's already mentioned our trunk or treat over there at Danieltown, so y'all come out 5 to 7 to see it. Blood drive the same day, Halloween, from 1 to 6 for Habitat for Humanity over at 269 West Main Street. Today looks like it's going to be another sunny, beautiful day outside with a high of 72 in the SDO Fire District. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 41. Sunrise will be in just a little bit at 7:41 a.m. Sunset, it will be at 6:41. The moon is in a waxing gibbous phase right now, and today the signs are in the feet, and today and tomorrow. And these are going to be very fertile days. If you're planting, transplanting, repotting, today and tomorrow are going to be fantastic days for above-ground producers with the moon, especially inside of the light phase. Now, the moon is going to move into the dark phase on October 28th. It'll remain there until the next new moon when there's no moon visible in the sky. And by that time, daylight saving time will have ended. And folks, remember, that's coming up. We'll fall back at 2 a.m. on Sunday, November 5th. So get ready to set those manual clocks back, but our phones will take care of themselves. And Tom, that's about all I got out here on this beautiful Tuesday.
And if you don't set your watch or your clock back that Sunday morning, you might make it to Sunday school. So be careful.
That's it. That's right.
Great. We appreciate it, brother. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right, my brother. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Have a blessed.
Creighton Lovelace with that report from the SDO Fire District. We're going to check in with Chris Melton. Hold on, let's do this right here, right quick. Do something a little different this morning than we normally do. Since Tracy's not here with us, I can't get anything written down. Having to just keep going. Tammy from Anchor Down. We're going to just put her on the radio this morning. How's that? If you want to tell the folks what you got going on down there, let's have it. How about that?
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. What have you got going on down at Anchor Down? Tell all the folks out there about it.
We've got a great sale going on down here. We've got all of our Halloween, our Thanksgiving, and our Christmas outside. Fill a bag for $5. All of our clothes and shoes are 50 cents. That's name brand shoes, name brand clothes, some with tags. And then we have our kitchen section, our electronics section, and our lamps, all for $1. And then many more sales through the store. We've got to make room for more stuff coming in.
Just got to get it out of there, make way for more stuff coming in, and you're just going to liquidate it and get rid of it. How about that?
Absolutely. So we're making deals all day long down here at 155 West Main Street, Forest City, and we'll be open 9 to 2 today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
There you go. So go see Tammy down at Anchor Down and get yourself a good deal. You never know what you might find, so go check it out. Tammy, thanks so much. Hope you have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tammy with that report. Anchor Down, she called this morning. She's one of our good sponsors here, so we had to decide to get her on the radio. Tracy usually takes down her ad, and we read it out, but we'll just let Tammy herself tell you. Sly checking in this morning. Good morning, Sly.
Good morning.
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 That's right. Halloween, as Chad Medford and Bob had said. Halloween. Can't forget Halloween. We're going to check in with Chris Melton up in the Lake Lure Fire District. We'll go ahead and ring him up, see if we can't get him on the phone this morning. See what's going on up in the Lake Lure, Chimney Rock area, up in the upper part of the county is what I call it. Chris, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Tracy's not here with us this morning. She's feeling a little bit peaked this morning, so she decided to stay at home and recover. But, hey, we're going to just handle it ourselves. Chris, what's going on up there this morning?
Well, not a whole lot. Like we were on a medical call yesterday. They assisted EMS with lift and assist. So other than that, that's it on the fire calls. But I wanted to let everybody know that Friday, Saturday this week, that Lake Lure Classic Academy is having a fall festival and a haunted trail from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. So
go out and have you some good, clean fun. Get you something candy and maybe something to eat, and just have a blast up there. That's what I say.
Absolutely.
Well, Chris, we appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Chris Melton from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Let us know what's happening up in that part of the county up that way. We're going to check in with Steve Ernest over in Polk County. Tryon International Equestrian Center coming up next.
Sis Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford. Still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
And here he is, the man himself. He needs no introduction. He needs no segues. We just go straight to him, and we'll just say, Steve Ernest. That name in certain parts of the world means everything. He's the best person he knows for exactly 714 feet around him in any direction. Steve Ernest, good morning.
Yes, sir. They know me well in the stalls over there at the Equestrian Center. We're busy still, so I'm excited about it. The drone show this weekend at Firefly.
Oh yeah, gotta try to get out there for that.
Now I misstated that there were 50. I think there's over 100, based on if you look at the pictures, and I've heard some other conversations. So so it's going to be quite an experience, and so we're just kind of gearing up for that. We Thursday we got some live entertainment. Friday with live entertainment on the gazebo. So, of course, we got Champagne Charlie again on Friday. So, come on out, and we'll entertain you there. And, of course, Saturday we always have a live band. I don't know who that's going to be, but anyway, they'll be performing, and there'll be a lot of activities for the kiddies, bubbles and bounce houses and Buccaneer. Get on the Buck and Bull if you want to, as an adult, or the kids can get on it. So it's we got a soft landing zones.
I would definitely need one of them.
Well, and there's all kinds of gears that can ramp it up for you if you want them to, and you can say whatever you want to, and people will ignore you or whatever, and you'll be on your way to the. You'll be ready for the horse show after that.
Nothing like getting on a bull and saying, "Give me the low setting," and they fire it up to the high setting and throws you off into the crowd. So
yeah, it depends what you said to him as you're getting on the bull, as to how he'll adjust the gears for you. So and we also got the carousel and the pony rides and the face painting and all that good stuff. Even some adults get face painting. I don't know why, but they do it. But
hey,
here we go.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. So that's what's going on this week.
All right, Steve, we're going to send them out that way, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be here.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Steve Ernst with that report from the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Jonna Prescott checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning, Jonna.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock. Speaking of Rutherford Life Care, a friend of mine that I used to take home on transit all the time, Miss Laura, tragically passed away yesterday. I used to love kidding with Laura. Had so much fun. Laura Moore passed away yesterday, or could have been the day before. I seen it on Facebook yesterday. But, oh, man, every time I'd get on the transit van with Laura, she would always say something. And one of the things that would always get her mad was I said, "Laura, will you quit throwing stuff?" she never really did, but she was such a beautiful soul and a good person. I'm really going to be missed by me. I used to love taking Laura home and talking with her. So just be much in prayer for her family this morning and all those over at Rutherford Life Services. She will be dearly missed. DeVern Upton with us from the Bostic Fire District this morning. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Well, good.
It's sad when you come across people in your life and you just take them for granted that they're always going to be around, and then you read about them passing away, and that's
right. And you miss them very good.
Oh yeah, I miss Laura. She was a trip. She loved her George Strait. She wanted me to to sing like George Strait. I said, honey, if I could sing, I would.
You wouldn't be announcing on the radio, would you?
That's right. DeVern, what you got for us this morning?
Well, here in Boston, we have 41 degrees. Fire department had no calls. But don't forget about the Fall of Jesus Festival, Sunday, October the 29th from 5 to 7, trunk or treat, games, Bible story, and a hot dog dinner for the whole family. That'll be at Concord Baptist Church, 720 US 74 here in Boston. And then we have November the 4th, the Chicken Pie fundraiser from 4:30 to 8, Salem Church, Boston. Plates, adults, $15. Ages 5 to 12, $7. Under 5 is free. All proceeds go to Ashley Rich for medical expenses. Then at Concord Baptist Church are having a Christmas at Concord. That'll be Saturday, November the 11th. Lots of vendors, crafts, fun, and food. And don't forget to stop in at Bostic Florist and check her fall stuff out, and she'll fix you any kind of flower arrangement that you need or want. And then going up to Washburn Store and check all their items out. You'll be surprised what they have in there. And I keep harping on the birdhouses, but they are beautiful with the Bible verses on them.
Oh, absolutely. They got those Corinthian wind chimes over there. Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
Beautiful. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday.
All right, DeVern, you do the same, and we'll catch you again tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks,
bye-bye.
DeVern Upton with that report from the Ballstick Fire District. Do indeed go to Washburn Store and check out those beautiful bird houses, those Corinthian wind chimes. Oh, man, beautiful, beautiful stuff. We're going to move around the county, check in up at the Mount Vernon Fire District after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
7:31 on this Tuesday morning. The man with the plan. It may not be a good plan, but it's a plan nonetheless. Robbie Samuel, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Todd. I tell you, you got to always have a plan, whether it's a good one or a bad one. You got to have something on your mind.
I can't remember. It was a Murphy's Law, maybe. The best laid battle plans only work till you hit the battlefield.
That's right. And then you just hope and pray.
You just hope and pray it all goes well.
That's exactly right. But I hate Tracy's feeling bad. Maybe she'll get to feeling better. Hopefully it's just allergies or a head cold or something. Nothing too major, I hope.
I think a little stomach bug going around.
Ooh.
I think that's what she's experiencing. Didn't feel too good yesterday morning and just went on home after the show and crawled in bed and just stayed there. So I don't
blame her. No, sometimes that's the best medicine, is just getting some rest and sleep. It does wonders, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing like laying down, just sleeping and just letting your body recover.
That's exactly right. But, well, Todd, just going on with our report on the Mount Vernon end of things, just want to let everybody know that Ruffleton Fire Department, at 4 p.m. this Thursday, October the 26th, we're going to be doing our open house at Station 2, and that'll be at 1701 Baber Road. So anybody interested in coming out and checking out the new fire station, come on out and check it out. We'll have light refreshments. Like I said, it starts at 4 o'clock and it's over by 5. Also, there is a trunk or treat that's going to be at Hilltop Health and Rehab. That's actually going to be on Monday, October the 30th. So anybody interested in getting some candy that night, I believe you can get some. And also, Main Street Roveton will be doing our trick or treat on Main Street, and that'll be October the 31st, starting at 4 p.m. I believe that's right. Yeah, I believe it's 4 p.m. The trick or treat at the Hilltop will start at 6 p.m. So it'll go from 6 to 7:30. So they'll have candy, music, and games at Hilltop. And like I said, Main Street Roveton, the trick-or-treat starts at 4 p.m. It'll go to 6 o'clock that evening. So dress up, come on out, and support the merchants of the town. Also, just kind of hitting on the Trinity Fall Festival. They'll be having their Fall Fest, which will be November the 3rd, starting at 5:30. And that'll go to 8 p.m. that night. And this Friday will be the Fab Fest in town, which will be on Central Street, and this will be the last one of the year. So if you're interested in doing that, that starts at 6 p.m. Central Street. And also, not stepping on Tina's toes here, because Bobby Craig, he goes to Green Hill Baptist Church, and he just happened to see me yesterday and give me their little flyer to announce today for their Fall Festival at Green Hill Baptist Church will be this Saturday, October 28th, starting at 4 p.m. to 6. So go to Green Hill Baptist Church and fellowship and get you some candy and play some games and win some prizes. And seems like there's one more thing. I'm full of hot air this morning, Todd, but it seems like there's one more thing that I'm forgetting. Oh, today is James Sigmund's birthday, a.k.a. known as Mongo. Hopefully he'll have a good day today. He's one of our firefighters at Rutherford. He's one of our paid staff, so hopefully he has a good day as well.
Now, when you say Mongo, I immediately think of a great big old feller, not too bright.
Yeah.
Probably just explained him to a T, didn't I?
But you did. But Mongo's he's fairly bright. He's
okay.
He's our ray of sunshine.
I go back to Mongo in the movie Blazing Saddles. If you've never seen Blazing Saddles,
I tell you what, Kevin Lovelace, and I know you know Kevin.
Oh,
Kevin
absolutely.
was the one that gave him that name several years ago. So, and it's just kind of stuck with him ever since. So.
I went and took Kevin Lovelace's handgun course up at Green Hill several years ago, and I was the last one to shoot. I just let everybody else shoot ahead of me, and everybody had shot the center part of the target out. So I told Kevin, I said, "Where am I supposed to shoot?" And he's like, "Well, just shoot anywhere." So up in the upper left-hand corner of the paper, I drew him a smiley face with my pistol. And he's like, "Todd, will you stop drawing smiley faces? Will you stop drawing smiley faces on my target?" I was like, "That's so you'll know that I could shoot." Want to make sure you know where I was shooting at.
That's right. I took my concealed carry with Kevin, and I'll tell you, he's very thorough. He's a really good instructor when it comes to that stuff. So anybody that's interested, I heard Tina say he had one coming up. So sign up for Kevin's class. I really highly recommend Kevin Lovelace on that.
Absolutely. Great teacher. Former chief of police at Rutherford. He really knows his ins and outs, knows all the laws and everything from the police side of it and from the civilian side of it. So he's really good. Hopefully by next year, we hope WCAB hopes to be downtown in Rutherford, and I could think of nothing better to have people come by the studio during the trunk or treat. Talk with them on the air, maybe play some spooky music or whatever, and sit out there and give away some candy. So hopefully Main Street, Rutherford next year, we'll be able to take part in that trick-or-treating. I can hope, and I think that'll be a good plan. I'd even like to be there doing that myself. So,
well, that would be a good plan. And, talking about that also, being there for the parade and being able to commentary, just talk about it as they come down the street.
Oh,
absolutely,
absolutely.
Broadcast live, and
we're trying to get it together to where we can be in the parades this year. Forest City and Rutherford, Spindale, maybe Rutherford and maybe Ellenboro. So hopefully we'll be able to have a presence in the parades this year. Get some exposure. Maybe we can broadcast, live as we're going through the parade or something like that. That'd be cool.
I think it would be too. Just really get everybody out there, and the community gets more involved. And it's always nice to hear a good local radio station telling good local stuff while it's happening too. It's just neat. It's just our town. That's for sure.
Absolutely, it's hometown friendly, and that's what we're trying to keep it here at WCAB. That's what we're going to keep that going, and the new owners are very community oriented people, so we are excited about what's coming in the future. So just hang with us. It's going to get better.
We can get you some of that good country music flowing before long.
Oh man, we would have it made then, wouldn't we?
That's exactly right.
Robbie, we appreciate it, man. Hope you have a good Tuesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Todd, I hope you do as well, buddy. Take care.
See you, man. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to check in with Sue Price. We'll do that next.
Hey, are you tired of paying $10 for just lunch? Well, listen to this. $5.29 gets you a large golden fried chicken breast, 6 large cut potato wedges, and a roll for only $5.29. Where? Well, at the drop-in, of course. Are your kids looking for the prime energy drinks? Well, check out the drop-in selection of 6 varieties, including the new Glowberry Prime. The drop-in food stores have been your hometown convenience food store since 1981. So come on, drop in.
Indeed. Come on, drop in. We're going to drop in over at the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District Reporter's house. Sue Price with us this morning. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything going over that way this morning?
Well, everything's going good, I guess. It's finally got daylight, and maybe we're going to have a pretty day. It stays dark a lot longer now.
Oh, Lord, yeah. Yeah, it's
poor little kids have to get out and go to school in the dark.
I was coming by some kids this morning, and well, they weren't standing outside. They were kind of sitting in the vehicle up next to the road, And I'm like, golly, boy, I hated getting up in the dark, having to wait on the school bus. I hated that.
I don't know. Well, let's see. I have new birthdays or anniversaries on the Douglas Creek Church calendar. On my personal calendar, I got birthdays for Charles Battle and Macy Lovelace, so I hope they'll have a good day. And Fairview has a birthday for James Sigmund, so we wish James a happy birthday and hope he'll have a good one. And nothing on for Sprouts for today, so not too many celebrating. But we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And in my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church will be having their fall festival on the 28th, starting at 4 p.m. And so far, that's the only announcements I have. It's just quiet and calm over here, looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, and I hope Tracy will be feeling better.
Yeah, we hope Tracy gets feeling better. Be back in here with us tomorrow. But Sue, we'll hope you and Richard have a good day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to move around the county, check in with Tina White up in Shingle Hollow.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
7:42. That is 18 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. That's going to find us in Shingle Hollow with none other than Tina White. Tina, good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
It's
a wonderful Tuesday morning.
If we get us a float in the parade, are you going to ride with us and be our representative for the Shingle Hollow community?
I love to ride in the parade. If our church is not doing one, I will definitely ride with WCAB.
We'll have to see what's going on. I think they're trying to get that worked out, so hopefully we can get that taken care of and maybe get some of our reporters to ride with us in the parade. I think that'd be a great idea.
I just love to see the kids' faces fired up and people laughing and happy and clapping just the whole way up the street. It just makes my soul happy to be part of the parade.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, it is a wonderful morning up here in Shingle Hollow. 41 degrees. There wasn't any frost on the windshield this morning here, but the sunrise has been spectacular. Just different colors in the sky. Love it. It's beautiful. And I like when I heard you say, good morning, the early bird gets the worm, and the first thing I could think of was, and the early worm gets ate.
That's right. Yep.
Well, we've got birthdays today for Ava Watson and Kristen Munn. That's on the church calendar at Piney Knob. There was none on the other church calendars. And then on my personal calendar, Miss Lily Cope. She is one of the coaches over at IGA. So if you know any of these three ladies, tell them happy birthday. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. And this Saturday, the Fall Festival, I heard Robbie talking about it, and that's fine. We'll do it twice. Green Hill Baptist Church from 4 to 6 p.m. this Saturday. They have all kind of candy and games going on, so they're going to have prizes. Bring the kiddos out to that. And then Pleasant Grove Baptist Church is also having their fall festival, but it is from 5 to 7. It's like a trunk or treat rather than a fall festival. And Montford Cove Baptist Church on Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. They're doing their fall festival. Then on Sunday, the 29th, Piney Knob Baptist Church from 3 to 5 is doing trunk or treat, and there will be games that bring kids out for that. And, of course, Shingle Hollow Fire Department, can't forget them. On Halloween Day, they are having from 5 to 8 p.m. their trick-or-treating, so come in for that. Also, I lost my train of thought. The senior citizens are meeting today at Shingle Hollow Fire Department for around 9:30. They stay till lunchtime. And I heard Robbie mention Kevin Lovelace and you talking about Kevin Lovelace's concealed handgun permit course. I, too, as well, have taken this course. I learned a lot. He is he's just full of knowledge and a great teacher, instructor. He is having a class November 4th. It begins at 8 a.m. and it's at the American Legion, Post 74, the old Green Hill School. His phone number is 828-429-7476. If you would like to sign up, the cost is $60. The handguns will be available for those who don't have your own. Again, his number is 429-7476. And there's a sign-up sheet at Green Hill Store as well. If I heard correctly, did I hear Lou mention that Larry Gregg's going to be in the studio today?
I do believe that's right. Yeah, I got an interview coming up with him this morning.
He is my next-door neighbor, so I'm very interested in listening to that this morning.
I had Mr. Gregg over at ICC when he taught the Old Testament back years ago over at ICC, and I didn't fare so well in that class.
I forgot what my teacher was, but he was the pastor at a Presbyterian church in Forest City. So I don't think it was. That's been too many moons ago. But Old Testament was hard.
If I'm thinking right, it seems like that's who that was.
Well,
that's been too long ago. I don't know.
I've slept too much since those Old Testament classes, and I think I've learned more. We've had a new pastor, Casey Stockton, for a couple years now. He came during the middle of COVID, and I have learned more about the Old Testament under his teaching than I have my whole life combined.
Yeah.
He's a really great teacher. Well, y'all have a wonderful day out there. Stay safe, and God bless you.
Thanks so much, Tina. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're just going to move straight on over to Brenda Kelly, see if we can get her on the telephone this morning. See what's up in Union Mills. Probably chilly, nice and cold up there. Don't know if there might be some frost on the pumpkins. I don't know. Like that song, Frost on the... Good morning. How you doing?
I'm just fine. How about yourself on this? Let's say tremendous or terrific Tuesday?
Either way you want to go.
Okay, we'll say tremendous.
I said, hello, country bumpkin. There's still frost out on the pumpkin. I love that song.
Catch you later, country bumpkin.
Yeah,
song.
That's a great song.
I'll be glad when y'all get over to country.
Yeah, will too. I love it. I miss hearing that song, but oh yeah.
Yeah, and I like George Jones. He stopped loving her today.
He stopped loving her today.
They placed her at the door.
Well,
We're going to lose all our listeners. We better shut up.
That's right. Creighton Lovelace was talking about getting him a bologna sandwich this morning. Nevaeh and Tina dropped him off a bologna sandwich over there at Trinity for him this morning. So.
Well, was that not? I bet she got it at Green Hill Store.
I bet she did too.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's all right. That'd be good too.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a good bologna sandwich.
That's right.
Yeah, but we hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I've got 36 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays and anniversaries, but in ways of announcement, at noon today at the Union Mills Clubhouse, we're going to have a covered dish lunch. Bring a covered dish and enjoy the meal and fellowship, and then there'll be a meeting afterwards. Then we got Trunk or Treat, Far City Church of the Nazarene, 728 Hardin Road, Church Parking Lot. Saturday, October the 28th, starts at 5 p.m. We'll have s'mores and hot chocolate at the fire pit. Come join us for a happy Halloween haunting night, Union Mills Community House, indoor trick or treat and hot dog meal. 2 hot dogs, chips, drink, $4. 1 hot dog, chips, drink, $2. Volunteers needed. Set up your haunted table, treat the ghosts and goblins, and they'll have the Christmas raffle tickets for sale there also. This will be Halloween night, 5 to 7 p.m., sponsored by the Union Mills Community Development Club and the Union Mills Learning Center. So far, that's all I got going on. So I guess you better, truck on down to Ellenboro and check on Luther Sweet
Yep,
thing?
we're going to fire the old truck up, and we're going to run on down the road to Ellenboro.
There you go, and see how he's a-doing.
That's right. Thanks so much, Brenda. Have a good Tuesday.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later.
Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills Fire District. Indeed, we're going to check in with Luther Gillikin after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
Going to Luther Gillikin this morning down in Ellenboro. Got a coffee in one hand, got a sandwich in the other, and I guess he's just got his phone. I don't know. You just have to go see how he's got his phone. Luther, good morning. How you doing, sir?
Hey, we're having a good time down here. You ought to be here.
Place to be is Ellenboro.
The things are quiet, peaceful. Had a quiet day yesterday. Fire department only had one call. It's just Sandy Mush, but wasn't anything to it. It got turned back. Wasn't anything to the fire there, just grill smoking. But they're quiet, and that's going on room, so everything peaceful. So you have a great day, brother. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Let us know what's happening down in the peaceful little hamlet of the county, as Tom Green would say. Well, folks, let me tell you about Granny Bees. They are our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. Enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad, or you can get you a delicious Granny Bee sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Or if you'd rather have those delicious pettifours, you can get those instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Birthdays and anniversaries, if you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and give away some pettifours, compliments of WCABs and Granny Bees.
From my hotel parking lot, I watched the plane climb higher and higher. It circled out over the ocean and then began to circle back. I knew what it was going to do, and I strained to follow it through the sky. At any time, I expected it to deliver its cargo. But to my surprise, it began to descend rapidly back to the airport. Had I missed something? But then I saw the little dots in the sky. The skydivers had exited the plane over the jump site, but because of their altitude, I could not see them free falling. It was only when their chutes opened that I could spot their location. Have you ever strained to see what was going on in your life? You thought you were doing the right things, but it didn't seem to be working? You strained for meaning, but it did not appear that the pieces were coming together? Early Christians were taught not to get weary in doing the right things, because if they persevered and didn't faint, they were promised a rich harvest. Like the skydivers, in time, it all becomes clear. Don't give up. God's will is yet to be revealed. This is Bill Hostler with today's Key to Confident Living. Scripts for these programs are sold in book form by calling toll-free 1-888-333-KEYS.
Happy birthday today to Colton Stroud. He's 9 years old, lives down in Boiling Springs. So, Colton, happy birthday. Linda and Phil Sheehan celebrating 32 years of marriage. Of course, Phil's the owner out at NC Tractor and Farm Supply out that way. And the birthday lady herself. This is our lady who calls in all the birthdays around the community. Didn't even want to call her own in, but her mom did. So, Sheila Trotter, happy birthday to you today. We'll pick a winner out of those and give away a box of pettifours, compliments of Granny Bees and WCAB. Birthdays and events throughout history. On this day in 1903, Melvin Purvis was born. He died in 1960. He was an FBI agent and helped take down Bugsy Siegel, a bunch of those. But he's known more popularly for one thing. It's called the Purvis Folly. Do you know what that is? Look that up. That was the first burp on air. Melvin Purvis, live during a radio broadcast, let out a huge burp, and that was called Purvis's Folly. Today in 1915, Bob Kane was born. Now, he co-created Batman. I had the pleasure of meeting Bob Kane several years ago down at the Comic-Con in Charlotte. Great guy to talk with. Died in 1998. In 1930, the Big Bopper was born. Died in 1951, of course. The day the music died. That's what that's talking about. The Big Bopper and several others were on that plane that crashed. In 79, year 79, Mount Vesuvius erupts. Of course, you still hear about Mount Vesuvius to this day. 1926 was Harry Houdini's last performance. In 1939, nylon stockings go on sale for the first time. Ladies, you remember wearing those? Some of you may still wear them, don't know. In 1971, Texas Stadium opens. In 1989, Jim Bakers, remember him, PTL, sentenced to 45 years in prison. In 2003, the Concorde makes its last commercial flight. Today is National Bologna Day, United Nations Day, National Food Day. So there you are. You're up to date on this date in history. Colton Stroud was the winner of our birthday giveaway this morning. Also, Macy Lovelace from Golden Valley celebrating a birthday, so happy birthday, Macy. Colton Stroud, the winner of our birthday this morning, birthday giveaway. We'll have to wait on Tracy to get that sent over to Granny B's so you can enjoy those pinafores. We're going to see if we can get a hold of Brother Rick over at Jay's Discount Grocery. See if we can get caught up on what's going on over at Jay's this morning. Always like to talk to Rick on Tuesdays and Thursdays, find out the latest in the world of saving money. You know, you love to save money. If you want to do that, definitely go to Jay's.
Hello.
Rick, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing good. Tell us all about Jay's Discount Grocery this morning.
Well, I had a lot of produce come in yesterday. Still got a bunch of it out here. Got plenty of bacon. Got, the bread man came with shelves are full. I don't know what else to say. You want it to save money, got to go to Jay's.
Now, today is National Bologna Day. I guess y'all got plenty of bologna over that way.
Oh, yeah, we got bologna. You got chips, make you a good sandwich.
That's right.
Man, you'd have a meal right there. Got plenty of soft drinks. Just got to come shop, save that money.
Bologna sandwich, some chips, and some drinks. You have your full-fledged lunch before it's over with.
Yeah, absolutely. Man,
for a couple of days.
Whew, absolutely.
Rick, tell us where to find you.
We're over on Oak Street in Forest City. Look for the big red J. Come back to the back.
And that's where you'll save money. Rick, good to talk to you. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Y'all come visit.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Rick Hauser with Jay's Discount Grocery, the savings place right here in Rutherford County. Folks, I'm out of here for this morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a outstanding day, I should say. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Hopefully Tracy will be back in here with us tomorrow. Going to make way for Lou Gillum in the Blue Room coming up in just a little while. She'll be here from 8 until 11. And then Pastor Larry Gregg, got a special interview with him coming up 8:30 this morning. Folks, it's been good being here. Be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. We promise. Have a great Tuesday.
Get the first weather forecast at 6:05 here on 100.9 FM 590 AM WCAB Rutherfordton.
This is Dakota Livesay chronicling another true story taken from the 1800s, a time known to all as the Old West. The need for a transcontinental railroad was realized back in 1832. Although Washington agreed, some 21 years later, nothing had been done, because they were arguing as to whether the route should be through the North or the South.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Even though all of the politicians in Washington agreed that a transcontinental railroad was a necessity to unify the East with the West and assure the continued growth of our country, nothing was done about getting the project going because the politicians couldn't agree on the route for the railroad. The Southerners wanted it to run through the South. The Northerners wanted the terminus in their region. As a compromise, it was decided to let the professionals decide the route. So 4 survey teams were dispatched to look at all the prospective routes and make their recommendations. The survey teams had a rough time of it. One of the teams was headed by U.S. Army Captain John W. Gunnarsson. On October 25, 1853, his group was attacked by Paiute Indians, and Gunnarsson and 6 other men were killed. But a Lieutenant Beckwith assumed command and made sure the survey was completed. Unfortunately, when the survey party submitted their information, they contained valuable information on the geology, flora, and fauna of the territory, but there was no information on a superior route. So the political deadlock continued. However, as a result of an event that took place some 30 years later, the deadlock was broken. A route was decided, and in 1863, the first rails were laid. What was the event that broke the political deadlock? It was the Civil War. For once the Southern states seceded from the Union,